Hello everyone, I'm Giuseppe Neva from Simulation Daily, and today we're in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And as you can see, we are on the apron at Tokyo Haneda. We're going to fly on the PMDG 737-800, and we're going to fly to a rather special location, Hachijojima, which is one of the islands included in Tokyo Prefecture, but they are quite far from Tokyo. Tokyo Prefecture actually has an archipelago of islands that go over an hour flight from Tokyo, and even further if you go all the way to Iwo Jima. So today we're going to Hachijojima, and we are getting it started right away. Ignore this route because for some reason I loaded my previous route here. There we go. This is a route from Tokyo to Hachijojima. We're going to pass over the chain of volcanic islands that extend from the Bay of Tokyo all the way to Hachijojima. So, let's turn on the battery. The IRSs go in now. 1, 2, click, 1, 2, click. The emergency lights go armed. And it's time to get the ground power on. Logo lights stay off because it's day. You will notice this area of the airport in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is not accurate. Unfortunately, the default one, it's outdated. Right now here that should be jetways, and there is like a concourse here. Unfortunately, they did not model it. Whatever. We are here with stairs instead. So position light, it's already in steady. Let's select airport and terrain, EFIS, and TFC. Set our QNH, which is 1000. Today is an interesting day. Okay, there is no matter for arrival, which is problematic. Well, we'll see what to do. I'm probably just gonna search it on the web. Normally that works. Let's hope it does. We go to weight and balance. Load plane from SimBrief. Load it automatically. So now we have our fuel on board. So we can turn on the seat belts. Now we go to our performance. Today with the part from runway 22. It's dry. Import from aircraft. Gonna do flaps 5. Let's import the weather and calculate. We go to our FMS. Let's activate both. We go to our posing it. Next page. Copy the GPSL. Radios page and put it in there. Now we're ready. Go to route, flight plan request, the one from SimBrief. You can see RJTT to RJTH. Alternate is still RJTT, still Tokyo, because we go back if the weather does not help. The cruise altitude is 24,000 because it's quite close. So then we go to select route, request the flight plan. Wait a sec while you do it. It does it. There you go. Load it. There you go. Activate, execute, and we have our route. Then now we go to our departure and arrival. Departure is going to be 22 on Vamos 4. Right here. Execute. Index. Arrival. So RNZ, runway 26. There is no transition. And we are not using the Sango star. Execute. Now, we go to the plan. And check that everything is fine. On the legs page. Now it's correct. Yep. Everything is as it should be. It's a pretty simple RNP approach. Okay. Performance init ref. Now let me see what it requests, because sometimes the what it requests is wrong. I want to see if it does it right. Load. 180. It's wrong again. I don't know why it does like that. No, I'm not going to execute. I'm not going to fly at 180. That's too low. I really don't know why it does it this way. So I'm going to have to erase this and insert everything manually. Cruise altitude is going to be 24. 240. Gross weight 58.4. The reserves are going to be 0.9. Execute. Now cruise and wind minus 34 goes into here. Cruise and wind for the top of climb is going to be 254.99. 254/99. Is it gonna ask? Yeah, perfect. Alrighty. Also 14001 for transitional altitude. It's a little Boeing thing. Then yaw damper goes on. Fuel pumps go on. Just the wing ones. We don't need the center tank ones because there is no fuel in the center tank. Window heat goes on. Hydraulic pumps go on. Packs go on. Flight altitude is going to be 24,000. Landing altitude. What do we have at Hachijojima. It's a little bit elevated, I believe. 284 feet. So let's do 300. Now, flight director goes on. Auto throttle goes armed. The course will select our runway, which is 223. Other side as well. Okay. Heading also 223. Then our altitude, let's see, vamos 4. It's fine to have 10,000. And we'll arm VNAV, arm LNAV. Now it's the time to start our APU. While the APU starts, we go to make sure that our TCAS is in standby, which it is. We're going to set it above since we're going to go up first. Then we go to N1 limit. What would we have here? In our performance tool, takeoff 2. The rate 2. We're gonna let climb be normal in climb. How is this doing? Not ready just yet. Okay, it's ready. So we up and put the APU bleed on. Kill the ground power and send it home. Then we'll also close our doors. And arm all the doors. Send the stair back as well. We should also remove our chocks. And turn on the parking brake. Go our takeoff. Flaps are 5. Let's see our performance again. Center of gravity, it's 21.65. Oh, actually, if I click there, it's already it already fills it itself. Forgot that it did that. 58.5. 58.5 is fine. 130, okay, let's go into performance tune again. 133, 134, 137. Similar, but the 137. And V2 goes into our Mac window. Okay. Everything is fine here. Frame goes 5.43. 46 is fine. 45, fine. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's push back and start our engine. So, anti-collision lights go off, go on. Lights stay off. Ground surfaces. Request pushback. Come in, man. Okay. Parking brake off. Okay, it's pushing. Wait until we are pushed past the red line before we start the engine. Okay. Backs off. APU bleed is already on. And we can stop the pushback here. Oh, it did it on its own. Thank you. APU bleed is on. Engine 2 ground. Let's wait until engine 2 has 25% N2 to give it fuel. Okay. Take a look at the spectacle of our engines turning on. Okay. Stable. Now engine 1 ground. Wait for N2 to do 25%. There you go. Give it fuel. Okay. I got you. And almost stable. Okay. Pro beat goes on. Back's going auto. APU bleed goes off first of all. And APU goes off. First of all, generator. Don't make this mistake. Okay. And APU goes off. Bleed is off. Backs go on. regulate a little bit the temperature inside to give a nice and cool experience to our passengers. And isolation valve goes into auto. It's the one thing that a lot of people like forget. I don't know why. I do it sometimes. Okay. Now, trim is already set. We need to put the flaps in 5. Let it go. Okay. They are set to 5. Auto brake to RTO. And everything is ready. We can start taxiing. Oh yeah, we select WX plus T here. It's ready in auto. Taxi light goes on. Check our brakes. And remove the parking brake. Flight controls, check. Everything is fine. And we can taxi to runway 22. Japan Airlines is landing in front of us. Wonder where it comes from. Since we're doing this, we're actually going to pull up the chart for runway 22 with Haneda. Chart approach. ILS. Set my ILS to runway 22. This is 108.1. We have a reference on takeoff, and the course is 222. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's prepare for our takeoff. We have someone landing there. Cabin crew advised with a double ding. Engine start goes in cont. Runway lights. And taxi goes off. Visual light goes in strobe and steady. Okay, and the tickets goes in Tara. Okay, and let's see that no one is landing. Someone is landing, so let's land them first. Okay, they passed and we can go. Okay, let's keep an eye on the sky. It seemed clear. Our modes are armed. The guy is vacated. We are line up here. Okay. 40%. Stabilized. Toga. Knots. D1. Rotate. Nice and gently. Positive climb. Pull up the engage autopilot. It's doing the turn. Now it's going to lower the nose. There he goes. Okay, speed flaps 1. Clean speed. Landing gear goes off. And we're accelerating nicely. VNAV and NLAV are all activated. There is some clouds, so let's see the temperature. 11 so far. We are above temperature. There is Yokohama on our left. We're leaving Tokyo behind. Unfortunately, we don't see Tokyo that much. So I'll leave you with a nice view of Yokohama and Minato Mirai. I think we're going to be now there would be icing, but we are above the clouds, so it's gonna be fine. Weather radar. This side and this side. We are at 10,000. So let's turn off the lights. There is no issue on here. Good. Let's climb us to our altitude. Use 24. And click altitude intervent. And there we go. We are climbing. Now it's gaining energy. Let's do our turn. We get to see Mount Fuji? Yes, we do get to see Mount Fuji. We are flying over the Miura Peninsula where Yokosuka is, and I absolutely love this place. I go on these little mountains there, right under my fuselage, under the ANA logo, to hike sometimes, and then you end you come down and you end the day on the beaches under my wings. It's a really nice day trip. 15,000. Oh, we are sorry. We should put in standard. Forgot about that. Missed it just by 1,000. We'll be pretty much precise with our topo climb. Just a few seconds late. It's perfectly fine. Nice view of the Bay of Tokyo. With a beautiful 737. The more I fly, this is only the second time I fly this. It's for a full flight, and the more I fly it, the more I love it. Like I had dropped Boeing when Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 came out, because I wasn't satisfied with the 737 MAX that was available in the simulator. But so I did a lot of Airbus flying, but this is reigniting my love for Boeing, to be honest. Almost at the top of climb. And will be near RJTO, which should be Toshima. It's one of the closest. Of course, maybe it's Oshima. I don't remember. No, it's Oshima. It's one of the closest islands to Tokyo. Oshima is actually that way. That is Toshima. You sure me? All these islands are all volcanic islands, if you're wondering. Yeah, it's Oshima, sorry. See, this whole archipelago of islands is. They're all part of the Tokyo Prefecture. Now we are at our top of our climb, so we can let our passengers go free for a little while. Engine start goes off. Now, how much do we have for the top of the sand? 12 nautical miles. Oh, crap. Wow. We need to do very fast here. Alrighty. Alrighty, yeah. So our altitude. RMP. Our decision altitude is going to be 545. So should put the altitude here to 600. It's an RMP approach. Be fast. Okay. Our minimums. 545. Ah, I hate this. Okay. 545 minimums. And it's descending. Whew. That was a quick climb and a quick, like... Okay, now we got to do all the wind forecast, requested descent winds. We are a little late. It is going to be fine. It is a very quick flight. Still, you can imagine that you have to fly about an hour to load the winds. To fly about an hour and execute them. We're in VNAV path. Nice. Need to do our approach reference, landing and route, info from IFB, runway 26, port, aircraft details, auto brake 3. Let's see if it's enough. It's a very short runway. There is no matter available, so I need to bring up this refresh. Okay, 11 degrees. HPA is 1010. Wind is you look online, sorry, because I don't 100%. It is correct. There is a lot of wind. Ooh. Luckily front wind, but 340 finish 15 knots. This is not correct. Oh, this is the nearest. Okay, so let's do the online one. So the nearest is from RJBD, which is very far. Okay, let's just do the online one. 1003. Temperature is 14. And wind is 20, 50, 19, gusting at 31. So 2050. Let's do 19, which is the... Let's see. This is going to be... I think I'm going to be max. Max auto. Let's see. Yeah, max auto is going to be better. Okay. So let's do flaps. Gross weight is 56.7.8. 56.8 gross weight and 30. There you go. We are nice in path. And let's hope that the simulator is actually precise with the weather, despite not having the Doesn't matter. Well, we can only do what we can do. Right? We're now flying over Hachijojima. And in front of us, there is Mikurajima. That is Hachijojima behind us. Giant volcano there. Really big. A little bit intimidating. Let's go back because we got stuff to do though. I can't really dilly-dally here. Now, I need to set my... We say this is 10.3. Let's hope that we can trust it. And we actually need to go off standard right now. Okay. Landing altitude is set. Then I need to put the cursor to the runway heading. Two 256. And 256. Auto brake in max before I forget. So the missed approach procedure is going to be time to 5,000 and then go back to Sango when where there is a hold, which is a very possible missile approach because this is a challenging approach. The FAP is Tonob. So after we pass Tonob, we need to put 5,000 a lot after though. We are nicely in descent path. There is no vertical deviation. Pretty good. Our NP is 0.06, so we are absolutely within the constraint for the approach. Which requires 0.30 for a higher altitude, for a higher decision height. but with under 0.10, which we do have, it's 545 as we inserted. Why did it go to 1004? 1003. Okay. Let me refresh my matter online. I have to hope that this is correct. And that the simulator actually has it correctly. Okay, let's put the vertical indication. That may help a little bit. And increase the range. It seems correct. What I can see, it appears to be correct. Okay, doing another turn. We're getting close to our decel point. And that in front of us is the island of Hachijojima. At the moment it seems like two islands because... well, there is a small island, but what I'm saying is like this looks like two islands because there is a cloud in the middle, but it's actually an island with two volcanoes. And there is a smaller little island there. Let's check. Yes, the runway seems to be correct. I'm gonna be at the decel point really quickly. Arm the speed brake. There you go. And we are at the decel point. Slowly bringing our speed back. There is the island. 10 miles. They say Tono is our Fuff. Let me help him. Accelerate a little bit. Bring down flaps. 1. Drop the landing gear. Arm the speed brake.
2500.
Flaps 15. Flaps 30. Everything's ready. Put 5,000 for the go around. You can see the runway.
Caution, terrain.
Ignore.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Autopilot. Out. Auto throttle. Out. There is quite a bit of crosswind, so we got a crab.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
Continue. Speed is right.
500.
Crosswind mitigated, actually.
One hundred 50, 30, 20, 10.
Reverse. Auto brakes off. And we made it. That was a nice landing. stopped really quickly too. One thing's for sure, someone at the airport has to call animal control because there was a herd of something near the runway. Flaps up. Oh, let me brake a little bit here because there isn't very much space to go. This speed brake is like so laborious to. Weather radar goes off. TCAS goes off. Ah, we didn't put it below. I always forget that. And there is a funny loader in the way. Well, I'm sorry, guy. You gotta go away. Oh, he moved now. A bit late, mate. Okay. Parking brake. I need to turn off all the. Did I do it without the landing lights? I did. Oh well. There was something wrong with that landing. That's fine. Should I should start the APU? Forgot the landing lights. That was really fast. Well, you know, you don't. If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn. Now, and by the way, welcome to Hachijojima. This airport was actually added with the Word Update 1 a long time ago. And it's always been one of my favorite routes. Okay, the APU is fine. APU bleed on. Generators off. Engine go off. So let's take a moment to enjoy our visual of Hachijojima and off the engines turning off, spooling down. Let's start connecting the... let's start with the chocks now. First of all, I need to turn off the anti-collision lights. The chocks go on. Let's request the ground power. We go to jetway here. And let's request it. That's close. Very close for comfort. Click the A and A pens. And let our passengers on. Did I not put the seatbelts also? I did not. Oh well. So now that our passengers are have been moving around the cabin because I did not use the seat belts. Probably going to be already with their luggage in their hands and all, like ready to disembark and go have fun in Hachijojima. So we are disarming all the doors, and let's open the door on the side so they can go out. That jetway is not super well lined up. Well, we'll pretend it is. In the meanwhile, now that the ground power is available, let's put it on. Let's take off the APU. Your damper goes off. Fuel pumps go off. ARS go off. Emergency lights, we can keep them on a little bit longer just to make sure that the passengers are off. Windows and probe go off. Hydraulic pumps go off. Packs go off. And now we assume that our passengers have disembarked, so we can turn off the emergency exits and the position lights. Then we turn off the ground power. And the battery, and we go cold and dark. Again, welcome to Hachijojima, a beautiful quasi-tropical island in Tokyo Prefecture, with not one but two giant volcanoes. As usual, the flight was not 100% perfect, but it was not bad. nice landing, I think. And as usual, if you have any questions, any doubt, anything you would like to know about the simulator, about the route, the plane, the airport, whatever you like, just ask it in the comments and I will respond as soon as I can, as usual. Thank you very much for flying with us, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. That's always super helpful. You can also leave a comment if you have feedback. We always enjoy reading them. Thank you so much for your time and attention. We hope to see you again soon here on Simulation Daily's YouTube channel and on the site. We have plenty of content coming, so stay tuned.